Okay, I am back to do another reaction vlog, basically just telling you all my thoughts and feelings. I don't know why I've become this person, because Daisy Jones was out on the 3rd, now Shadow and Bone. It's actually the 18th, so this actually came out 2 days ago, but I just haven't gotten to watching it because the whole show's out and I've got to figure out what I want to do, because I think I want to do episodes 1 to 3 and 3 to 6 and 7 to 8, do 3 videos. Like I thought I was going to do 2, but I have a feeling that I might end up talking about these a lot more. And to be honest, I never was really that fussed when the first season came out, but all my friends on here are telling me that I need to watch it. So this is more to keep me accountable than to my actual enjoyment. But I really did enjoy it when I rewatched the first season, because when it first came out, it took me like a month to watch the whole show and it didn't really matter. But now I've got to make sure I try and actually watch it. But I've got it here. Oh my god, it's playing. Stop that. This is my whole list. I have a lot of things on there, but I actually should click on it and see what we've got. Episodes and more. Come on. Stop it. Damn, so we do have 8 episodes. So like, I know that some of them are meant to be like really long as well. Let me just have a look. No, not too bad actually. Like there's hour long mostly. I think, yeah, pretty much every episode is an hour. The first episode is actually the shortest at 55 minutes. But yes, I'm going to watch the first 3 and I will see how I go, because I feel like it's going to be long. It's already dark out as well because I've procrastinated all day. Like I edited a video and uploaded it. I'm proud of that. And I've been watching the Orville, which has got my attention more, and I've only got like 20 minutes left to the season final, but I'm like, I better start getting onto this. So my attempt is to watch the first 3 tonight, as it's 7:30 at night, and I get distracted a lot, so it will probably be midnight by the time it takes me to watch those 3 episodes, but I'm excited. I don't really know what my expectations are. The only thing that I'm actively very much wanting to watch is Nina and Matthias, because they have my soul. I could literally not care about anything else. I just want to know how they're doing, and I want him to forgive her because he's been very grumpy lately. Obviously, understandably. What pissed me off though is she explained why he was in prison the second it happened, when in the book he didn't find out about that until a year later. But I think the crows are going to be the more interesting story. Like I know Mal is a lot better as a character, but I'm just, you know, like the Darkling, all that, I don't care about that. I care about them. So I cannot wait, and I hope that we have the major heist, because I need to see all the crows together, and Wyland's coming. Like I'm more excited about Nikolai than anyone else in that book, you know? But let's see how it goes. I've heard the first episode changes a lot from the book. Do I remember much from the book? Not really, but I'll see how I'm feeling. So visually stunning, and I like that we're going to different paths, because I don't remember them going anywhere else in the book, because when they were getting the second amplifier I thought it was like a thing in the ocean, but now they're in this place that kind of reminds me of India. But shit seems to be going really badly, and Mal's just so chill about it. He's like, yay, we can get like hot rocks in our bed. I'm like, Mal, people are fucking dying, like can you just calm down? Like I do like Mal, but no, he gets the urgency after a little bit, but it's like, dude, like we don't have time to relax. We gotta get the fold down, you know, like we gotta get that shit done. And then we go to the crows, which is my favorite, and like my god, the club's already been taken over, but Pekka Rollins has taken it over. So that means either something's happened to Helene or she sold the deeds to Pekka Rollins, but it was like Kaz never sold them to her, she just gave them to her as collateral. So that's a dick move. But then we saw some of his memories and it's like, ah, like the boat and his brother. And then we've got Jesper just sad about his hats and suits. He's definitely not got the right priorities, but he's very sad and I'm sad for him. Do not make me emotional in the first 9 minutes, okay? Because like Kaz can't deal. There's too many people in that fucking wagon, and he's just like, he didn't faint, which has happened in the past, but like he was freaking out and Jesper's just like, stop the wagon! And now they're gonna get fucking, I don't know where they're fucking going, but it's gonna be better than them all touching him. And just like, oh my god, like I'm so sad that they're finally bringing it in, because obviously now it's just following the Crows plot and that's why we're getting this information, but like,
I don't need these emotions right now, okay? But I'm so excited to keep watching. Oh my god, yes, Nikolai is there. He's undercover, he's hiding, but I saw him. He's got that big pendant on his wrist, and now I feel like shit's gonna hit the fan. And I think his name's Dresden has like taken them because he's all like, where's the sun? And it's like, do it yourself, you wanker. Like, come on. They didn't get her. It was very difficult, but like, yes, Nikolai is gonna save them. Okay, Nikolai introduced himself as Stormborn. Is that the, whatever the name is, like his code name or his pirateer name. So that's who he was always to the crows in the... Oh my god, yes. I had to like think about that and be like, what is this again? Oh my god, now my phone won't let me log in. Come on, come on, come on. Let me do it. Yeah, second time I've got to be real in a vlog or in a video, more to say. But yes, so in Crooked Kingdom, he's a character, like not a major character, but he's in there. And because we had already read the original trilogy, we're like, oh my god, it's Nikolai. So he's been introduced to them first, which is different. But then also just gone to the point with Mal and Lena. I don't know why, they're boring me so much. They're not doing anything. But they got to their little hotel room. Just one bed, of course, and he's like, I'll sleep on the floor. And she's like, nah. And now they're like kissing and they're in love. But it's just so basic, like, I don't really care. Like, I've never cared about it in the books, and he's a better Mal. But I'm just bored of this storyline already, and it's been 10 minutes. Okay, so they've made it official. Jesper is a Grisha. He's a Druask. I don't even know the difference between them, and I've read the books, but like, I always knew that he had the metal abilities, and that's why he's such a good shot. But there was definitely little snippets of it in the first season, but Kaz is just like, brah, I know what you are, and I love you for it. Like, the best. Why is she concerned that they're gonna know her from that photo? Like, it looks nothing like her, and it's a freaking drawing. It could literally be any person ever, and she's like, oh my god, people are gonna know. Like, it doesn't even look like you. This scene is actually kind of funny that she just got recognized the second after I said something, but then Mal's also been recognized because I didn't realize he was the deserter of the first army. So now they're just like freaking running and chasing. And I actually saw someone compare this to Aladdin in One Job Ahead, and it totally is. But like, Alina's just kind of running and then she's like, oh, that's Mal. Like, I feel like they're so kind of clueless, but like, obviously it's just everyone wants to find them, so maybe it wasn't the best place to go, and they're just like, oh, we'll just have some fun. It's like, bruh, people want to kill you. Like, they needed to be more careful, and now this is happening. Oh, the people saved them. That was so good, though. I wonder how long they had to practice that, though, bringing all the trolleys in, but like, it's so cute. Like, and she used her powers, and she's not scared anymore. Like, obviously she wasn't scared before, but she's just like, just using them in general. But like, the people, they're just like, nah, she's a sun summoner, we gotta protect her. Oh my god, everything's gone like fucking completely to shit for the crows. But like, Kaz wanted to send a Neige away, and she's just like, no, I'm not leaving you. It's cute. Like, and I like the way that she's just like, whatever happens to Aline is up to her now, but what happens to us is up to us, and we can fix this in the moment, but not that. So I like that they're staying together. But like, Wyland is here, and he's like so tiny. I like just cannot wait, because I need the Jesper and Wyland content, and I hope that we get to it, because no one knows if we're going to get another season, because books 2 and 3 of the Shadow and Bone trilogy are being combined here. So I don't know if we're only going to have the 2 seasons or more, but like, still, I need that romance to happen. Yay, Nina's here. I'm happy now. I don't need anything else. She's here. She saved Neige, and I do like that she's finally followed on, because in the last season, like in the last episode, she overheard that they needed a heart render, and she's just been following them this whole time until she could help them. And obviously where it's gonna go, right, she's like, hey, you need to help me get my boyfriend out of prison, and then I'll do what you need. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so good. Prison was like a lot more intense than I expected it to be, but I like that we get to see Matthias in there being really pissed off. But it kind of seems like he's only going to be in there for like 3 seconds instead of the whole year that he was stuck in there before, unless they don't get him out yet and Nina's got to wait a while. But it seems like they're completely changing that timeline, because he was more pissed because it was a year of his life than anything else. But this is also really sad, because they've got a heap of Grisha in cages and they're gonna let the fold kill them, but then I see it's Genya and I'm like, it's what you get. But also, like, she's gonna get better. But it was still pretty shitty what she did, and I understand why she did it, but like, see how you like it being in a cage, because that's what Alina had happen to her when she was the one that just helped get her captured and like have the thingy, you know. So like, I feel like at least she's getting to feel how it feels. Like, she's had a shit life, but also, like, she'll get out. Like, she's got to have her time with David and she'll get better. Oh my god, we have 5 of them in the one scene, and oh my god, Nina said that Matthias is the love of her life and it's giving me all the feelings, and Kaz is just like, fuck, I don't want to break into Hellgate. This is not on my agenda right now. And I felt like Jasper should have been more excited about finally having a demolition man, and he's like, you're a child, and it's like, yes, he very much looks like a baby. I love that it took all of about 10 seconds for them to get Nikolai to join their side to find the sea whip. So it is a sea monster. It's just weird that they're calling it the sea whip. Like, I don't remember that being a thing. Like, I swear they were just calling it like a sea dragon or whatever it was. But I just love that he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna turn you over for the money. And she's like, help us. And he's like, okay. I hope that we see him fall in love with her, because that's like one of the best qualities of his character. And it's so much better than Mal. Like, seriously, I've known him for 3 seconds and I already like him more. I would just not be able to just fall asleep like that. Like, they're just chilling. Next minute he's like, here's your bed. And that lantern is like right in her face. And she's like, okay. I'm like, excuse me. Like, I mean, all she does is sleep though. She keeps waking up from them nightmares. And I'm like, you keep sleeping during the day. And now she's just sleeping in a random hammock. I don't get it. How can people just do that so easily? Oh, so it's interesting that the Darkling is having the dreams too. Like, I thought that was legit that she was talking to him, but I thought it was because he was like awake. So they're just both getting sucked into this dream realm, it seems, and he's just like, give me power, and she's all like, fuck off. Like, the vibes of them is so funny. But it is good that he's like also kind of like seems a bit confused, because he's all like when he woke up. So I don't think he's necessarily doing this himself. I look like a brunette with my hair like this. It's just bunched all behind me because I just washed it, but it's quite messy. Like, I've got this special shampoo that I use to like help with the blonde, and then it just doesn't make my hair feel nice. And then the hairdressers are like, don't use like shampoos you can buy from the supermarket. They're not good. But like, it's made my hair feel shit. Like, my hair has honestly just been like the worst. Like, it's just looks so dead. Like, this isn't washed and it looks dead. I know that this is about Shadow and Bone, but obviously we need to hear about my hair. But I just wanted to say that I feel really bad for Genya. Like, I know before I was like, suck it, but really, like, she's gone through a lot. And I feel bad for her, and now it seems like the Darkling wants her to visit him. Like, she already had to deal with the king assaulting her. Like, F off, Darkling. Like, seriously, he's annoying me now. And he's just a bad guy. And I loved it in the first season when I was like, fine, make me your villain. And now it's like, bitch, die in a hole. I just can't deal with him. Like, Ben Barnes is playing it well, but like, he's just very annoying. And it's just gonna take so long until they can like freaking finally kill him. I like the way that it's a Ravkin thing just to have the different names for the Grisha. I like that in all the other cities and countries, they just have Grisha, but they don't even call them Grisha. Like, there's just people with abilities, and they're always like, oh, well, we don't call it that, but I'd be a heartrender to you, which I think is very interesting. But it's such a Ravkin thing to have it in such hierarchy where people are just like, we can just do stuff. It's cool, bruh. Like, I like that it's not as strict, and Alina's kind of like, seems like she's very much in the know about it, even though she only knew about being a Grisha for like the past like couple of months. So I think it's funny that she's like, excuse me. And then they're like, no, we just chill, we're relaxing, this is just what we're called. Calling it now, but for sure someone's gonna fall through one of the underwater cave holes. Like, there's no doubt. Like, why bring it up if no one's gonna throw through a hole in the floor? Okay, I was wrong. No one got whipped down an underwater cave hole, but they just killed it. Like, Alina just stabbed it in the eye. The poor little thing. Like, I know it was killing them, but it was cute and it camouflaged. I liked it, and it's dead. What part of it does she need to amplify with it? Is it gonna stick out of her again, or is it gonna go into her skin? Because like, that was just not it. Like, the bone collar was, oh my god, the whole thing's gone to shit. Like, every plan is gone wrong, and like, Inez, I feel so bad that she's trying to fight, but he's like cutting her and she's like on the ground, and I'm like, what's he gonna take? She's not gonna go back to the menagerie, but like, is he gonna take her braid? Like, if it's only her hair, that's okay, but he wants to steal something from her. And like, what the heck is this guy? Like, he got stabbed and he's just walked it off. I don't like him. He's freaky because they're calling him the taxidermist. Disgusting. And also, if Jasper and Wylan hooked up before, because Jasper keeps sitting here like, I know you, like, I feel like I've seen you before, but then they're like underneath the carriage lying on top of him, and he's like, I remember you. And it's like, is this the context clues that because he's on top of him, that's why they remember? So has there already been this previous dalliance? Because that adds a lot of texture to this relationship, where there was Wylan in love with Jasper for so long and Jasper kind of been like, okay. and then falls for him later because Wylan fell first. If they've already done the thing, I don't know how I feel about it. I think I like this, but I also don't know if I like this. I did not expect there to be this much drama 2 episodes in, but Nina just got fucking shot. Did that happen in the book? I don't think so. But she was using a heart render powers, which was awesome. But then like Wylan just got dragged away, and then Jesper's getting beat up, and then he just takes a moment to put a thumbs up and wink in the middle of the fight to Wylan. Why is he so iconic? Like, he just embodies this role so much. Okay, like, I really like the scene where they've put the amplifier into her, so it's on one wrist, so obviously the third amplifier has to go on the other wrist, so they've definitely kept that book accurate. But they've put a heavy emphasis on Mal here because we know what happens to Mal later on if they're going to go with the same thing in the show. But I like that they're trying to like put little bits of snippet towards that end. But I love that she just like lost control, and then Mal just comes in and he's like, I'll save you with the power of a hug. So, like, obviously, there is things to do with Mal because he can find the magical things, so he's, like, connected to them as well. He's just not a Grisha. But I just like the way that Nikolai's just all in, and he's just like, let's help! Let's go! Okay, so I'm coming at you at the end of episode 2 here because I realized that I was just not going to be able to put the videos in the way that I wanted to do them, so I don't actually have an outro, so this is future me coming back to pass me so that I can actually make sure my videos end and start in the best manner that they can. But the first 2 episodes were very solid. I very much enjoyed them, and I do like the direction that the show is going. A lot of things are different, but to me it's actually kind of good that I don't have the book very much straight in my mind, because I can definitely split up the book to the show, and I'm really enjoying the show and I'm liking a lot of the decisions that are being made. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!